Zach Radowski. There's not too many out there going harder. Only 26, he's an integrity partner. So listen, pay attention what he's gotta say. You ready to get paid? Let's go. This is Zach Radowski.
Zach Twardowski here with Marty Schaefer from Ethos. Marty's the Chief Distribution Officer at Ethos and has really facilitated a lot of the new partnership we have with you guys. So it's a pleasure getting to see you in person again. And I'm looking forward to, getting to talk with you through the product and kind of how this partnership's going to work out.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic to be here, Zach. I mean, local to Denver, so that was nice. It was the shortest flight I've had this year. So I appreciate that. And I couldn't be more excited about the partnership we have with FFL. I mean, we've done business in a previous relationship, and it was a tremendous success, and I think this can be 10x what that was. So really excited to be here and share our story and, talk to agents about, how they can, implement and add Ethos into their businesses to be successful with us. Yeah,
and I think this is going to be a tremendous value add for all of our agents to have Ethos on our platform too. And I think if you want to start with, kind of who Ethos is, because I know everyone's seen, you guys do a very good job of marketing, Facebook, Instagram, all over the place. Yep. So, who is Ethos? And then we can kind of go into how, our agents are going to be able to use them to, help more clients, which is really both Ethos's creed and ours. How do we help more Americans? And then how do we help the agents, provide more value and make more money for their families?
Yeah, I mean, your company's title, Being Family First Life, is directly aligned with our ethos. I mean, our goal and mission and vision that we wake up and talk about every day in every all-employee meeting is ensuring the next million Americans. And the foundation of this company was we're a technology company that happened to choose the life insurance industry, which I always tell those guys they were crazy to do that, but I'm happy they did. What our company is we have built, the genesis of our company was a direct-to-consumer business, which is why we're really good at marketing. Right. Which is why everybody sees us everywhere. But what we quickly realized is if you really want to scale in the U.S., life insurance is sold through agents, specifically agents who are impassioned at helping people, just like your organization. So they brought me in with my 20 years of distribution experience to help the company build out with the best partners how to take our product to market. Now, I want to talk about our go-to-market strategy, which is important. We do not want and don't have a desire to do business with every IMO and every distribution partner out there. We want to find the best partners who have control, can scale, and really are passionate with our shared vision. You guys meet all three of those. And so that's why this is such a great partnership for us. Who is Ethos? We are that technology platform. We build proprietary life insurance products with amazing A-rated carriers that is all done for a consumer to go in electronically and buy a policy within 12 to 15 minutes. Up to $2 million of face amount down to a small final expense policy. And the way that all happens is I'm not a technology guy. It's clear magic to a guy like me. But a consumer clicks on an agent, an FFL, many of your agents now are live with us. So they could send out their link. That client clicks on that link, goes through the application process instantly. That URL attributes back to the agent. What the reflexive questions through the underwriting process do is it determines through each product has its own full underwriting stack of rating classes. What's the best, most efficient, most well-priced product for that consumer and their need? It all happens instantaneously behind the scenes using 300,000 plus data points, all of our proprietary AI. So it's not something that anybody else has in the marketplace that your agents now have access to augment and implement both as part of their, I think it can be part of their sales motion on top of what they're doing now, but I think there's tremendous value in how they can leverage Ethos to unsold leads, to in-force policy holders who didn't get the total amount of coverage that they need. It's just, it truly is transformative what the company's built.
For someone who sold a lot of years in the field, I remember when I was new, I was just getting someone something, so they had something to have coverage with, right? And I did a lot of annual reviews going back. There was so many people who had a fraction of the coverage they truly needed. Every agent will have a unique code or a unique link they can send out to all of their clients if they want to, all the unsold leads. And then, once they have that, they send it out, they explain what it is. Can you walk them through what the client would do once they receive that and they decide they want more insurance?
Literally, they just click on the link. It automatically populates the agent's information into that experience. And then literally it's like They either select the amount that they want, but it's all housed within that portal that the client just walks through the reflexive questions. You know, obviously all the core information that they add in, what they're trying to cover, it'll determine a face amount, or they can select a face amount. And then it's just done. I mean, literally they will own a policy and have a contract done.
So any agent that sold any amount of policies or has any leads that they didn't sell can literally plug all those people into an email drip campaign, or manually go ahead and message them all and send them all a link to it. Hey, if you need more coverage, or you want to look at this, go ahead and look at it on your own time, and they can fill out coverage, and the agent will still get paid on that, and the client's covered, most importantly, correct?
100%. And I mean, you could put a bumper sticker with a QR code that links to your URL. I mean, you can put this anywhere on social media, any platform. One of your, I forget the agent's name, but there was like an 11-minute video on how to leverage social media that I watched this morning. And it was great. I mean, we could plug right into that social media plan. I started as an agent in 1996, selling home, auto, and life. And it was brutal to sell life insurance. I used my first electronic Prudential application pad in 1998. The industry really didn't change much between then and now, right, in terms of the user experience as a consumer. That consumer experience is something I want your agents to think about. You're the tip of the spear, your teams are. But having something that is this beneficial for a client to be able to do so efficiently, not have somebody come out to their house, not have to fill out any additional paperwork, not have any, all of that is gone with this. And so the consumer experience, they give us an 86 net promoter score. So what that is it's an industry grade for how consumers rank an experience acquiring a product. Life insurance is typically in the single digits, right? Because people hate it. Yeah. They don't hate what it does. They hate the purchase experience, and they hate the fact that they're going to die to get anything. But what we have accumulated at an 86 NPS is unheard of. And I think it speaks to why this process works when put in the right hands, and FFL is unequivocally the right hands.
Right, and one thing we talked largely about was we want our agents to still do what they normally do, but they meet with someone, they help them with their mortgage or their final expense, and then they want to get them additional coverage on top of that for inexpensive, or they get them a mortgage protection policy where it has living benefits and return of premium. But then that client still needs extra term insurance, and they can plug it in right there and get them the extra coverage on the spot, right?
Yeah, it's an easy by the way. Hey, look, we've met what we talked about. We did a needs analysis, and we do know that there's still an outstanding gap, as an example. We can fill that gap, either when you get home or even right now if you want, or I can send this to you later, and it'll take you like 12 to 15 minutes. Yeah. And even if you get a 30% hit rate on that, you can make $15,000, $20,000 extra a month. I mean, that's for an by the way, for something there's no paperwork, no lift on the agent's part, literally just introducing that idea. Yeah. So you introduce it to the clients you sell, you introduce it to the clients that you didn't sell. You could bring this to your in-force clients, go back to them and say, hey, look, you bought $250,000 of coverage, for another $40, $80 a month. We can meet all of your outstanding debt needs. It's transformative for an agent.
No, absolutely. And like my wheels are just spinning thinking about it, how I'll do with my book of business, but any of your lapse policies, any leads you didn't sell, all these things you can still leverage and help those families because they had a need and a want at some point. And whether they're not on the books anymore or whatever, you can still fulfill that need, and it's very simple for them to do. And like we talked about, I think there's going to be a lot of people who still want to meet face-to-face or over Zoom or over the phone and talk through with an agent. But for the people that don't want that, this is a perfect solution where they still have the autonomy to do it themselves.
Exactly. I mean, we want to meet the clients and the agents where they want to be met. And so whether they want to add us as an add-on or whether or not they want to use us just as an electronic platform, both work. We have great success doing both. I mean, obviously our D2C business is extraordinary. Mm-hmm. We know that works. Telling consumers like, hey, you can just buy life insurance right here. They love that experience. So they could just piggyback on that. The thing, if I'm an agent, I love about this is Ethos is spending millions of dollars to brand a product that you now have access to that not everybody else does in the marketplace.
Yeah, you combine that with the leads our agents already have, and there's a tremendous amount of value there. So I'm really looking forward to this partnership. I think it's going to be a massive value add for all of our agents and a good partnership for both parties. So we appreciate everything you guys are doing for us and really looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Yeah, same here. I can't wait. We're excited.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, Marty. Appreciate everything you guys are doing and looking forward to it.
Yeah, happy selling.
There's not too many out there going harder. Only 26, he's an integrity partner. So listen, pay attention what he's got to say. You ready to get paid? Let's go. This is Zach Tradowski.